What is fall if not Gilmore Girls season? Well, I have just watched the series for the first time this year. I don't know what came over me. There was like a month where I had nothing going on and I watched all 7 seasons in like a month or something like that. I could not stop watching it. I was obsessed with it. There's a lot of stuff I didn't like about the show, but something about it was both comforting and frustrating at the same time. But it really does feel like the quintessence of fall. I don't know, something about like the la la la. It's like, I don't know, that it like warms something in like the pit of my soul. And yes, and Lorelai Gilmore has a special place in my heart no matter how frustrating she gets to me. But anyway, the main character of this video is Rory. Our bookish girl, Rory. She is a bookworm, if nothing else. If she is a book, I am a worm. I don't know where I was going with that. But yes, if you haven't seen Gilmore Girls, that's okay. Stick around. Basically, our main character, Rory, is very studious, very smart. She reads like 300 some books in the series. I've seen lists that have like over 500 books, but that's like every book that you can see on screen. So there's like, I don't know, 300 some books that she canonically has like read over the course of the 7 seasons. Now, Rory reads, I'm sorry, her reading taste, not super great for me. I mean, everyone can have their own reading taste. Rory and Mai's reading taste sometimes co-align, oftentimes do not. That's okay, we all like different things. But I'm going to see how many of the books that Rory reads over the series I have also read. I want to know. I'm very curious. I hope you're curious. I've read a lot of books, you know, so it's not really a question of like, do I read as many books as Rory? It's more like, do I read as boring of books as Rory? I'm just kidding. It's more like, do I read the same books as Rory? So we're gonna find out. So I've got this like list challenges page up on my phone, and I'm gonna just click all the ones that I have read, and it's only gonna be books that I have like actually finished. There's probably a lot of books that I've started or read bits and pieces of, but I'm only gonna mark off books that I've read cover to cover. There's a lot. Okay. So the first is George Orwell's 1984. I have read that one in full. So check. 1. We're 1 for 1 right now. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. No, I have not read that. It is on our shelf. I have not read it though. So 50% right now. Alice in Wonderland I have read. Actually, that was the first audiobook I ever listened to. Forever ago, a couple years ago. The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay. Never heard of that. There's gonna be a lot of books that I've never heard of. An American Tragedy sounds really sad. No, I have not read that one. Angela's Ashes by Frank McCourt. I have seen this book. I have not read it. Oh yeah, also this show like takes place in the late 90s, early 2000s, so there's not gonna be anything like recent. Like Rory wasn't sitting here like reading ACOTAR or whatever. So also I think she would judge hardcore anyone who reads ACOTAR, because she's kind of like she's got like I'm not like other girls syndrome. So yeah, Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. Again, this is a book I own. I haven't read it yet. It's a monster. Anne Frank, Diary of a Young Girl. Yes, I have read that one. The Archimedean War. Like, what is she reading? Why is this what she's reading is what I want to know. Like, anyway, no, I haven't read that one. I don't know why she read it. The Art of Fiction. No, I have not read that. The Art of War is another one that I think I own, but I have not read it. And this is one that I actually would read just because I'm interested in it and like the historical parts of it especially, but no, I haven't read it yet. As I Lay Dying by William Faulkner. No, I have not read that one. We're not doing too good right now. This is pretty bad. 3 out of 339. Oopsie. Atonement. No, haven't read it. Autobiography of a Face. No. The Awakening. No. Babe the Gallant Pig. This is like my childhood favorite movie. I didn't even know it was a book. That is adorable. But no, I haven't read it. So, but apparently I need to, because yes. Backlash, The Undeclared War Against American Women. No, I haven't read that one, but it sounds like I should. Balzac and the Chinese Seamstress. No, I have not read that one. I've never even heard of it. Again, where are these books coming from? Bel Canto, never read it. The Bell Jar, I have read The Bell Jar. Beloved by Toni Morrison. I don't think this is one by her that I've read, but I think I own it. But no, I don't think I've read this one yet. Beowulf, I read for school. It's gonna be like, everything on this is gonna be like something I read for school. Because that's all she reads. I'm sorry. Like, listen, I love Rory, kind of. She makes me mad a lot. Her reading taste is just not for me. I have never read Bhagavad Gita, no. The Bielski Brothers, never heard of it. The true story of 3 men who defied the Nazis, built a village and the forest, and saved... I can't read that. It's like too blurry. That actually sounds really interesting though. I think it's about the Holocaust. Bitch, A Praise of Difficult Women. Never read that, never heard of it. A Bolt from the Blue and Other Essays. Never heard of it. Brave New World. I unfortunately have read that book. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Brick Lane. Also never heard of it or read it. Brigadoon. Now... both Brigadoon and Candide here, I have read, like, snippets of both of them. And I know the music of them, because they're both shows. They're, like, musicals. But I'm not going to mark them, because I promised that it would only be stuff that I read cover to cover. So I'm not going to mark those. But I am familiar with them. I do know what they are. But yeah. Canterbury Tales, same thing. I have read bits and pieces of it. For school actually, but I haven't read the whole thing. This is one that I do want to read all of those, so I guess we'll see. Carrie, yes, I have read. I actually read that with Hugo, and he hated it. It was pretty bad. Actually, no, it's not bad. I just don't think Stephen King should be writing 16-year-olds. Anyway, Catch-22, I own, have not read. Catcher in the Rye, I have read because I am pretentious AF. Charlotte's Web, I have read. Fun fact, that's also one of the first plays I ever saw in my life. The Children's Hour, I have not read. Yo, Rory's out here like reading plays. Christine, I have not read, but Hugo has read that one. He did tell me it was good, and I am interested in reading it. He falls in love with a car, and it's evil, I think. Sounds interesting. A Christmas Carol, I have been trying to read every single year around Christmas, and I just never get to it. Maybe this year will be the year, but as of yet, I have not read. A Clockwork Orange, also have not read. The Code of the Woosters. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, this is rough so far. You know, I was thinking I'd get like... I was thinking I'd get like 70 or 80 books. Like, I feel like I read a decent amount of like stuff. This is not going in the direction that I thought it would. You know what? Why am I doing this without a coffee? Literally, that is like one of the pinnacles of Gilmore Girls is coffee. Hold on, I will be back. Okay, hey, I'm back, and I am putting on a sweater to just add to the ambiance. I feel like, what is Rory if not a brunette in a fluffy sweater, you know? So I did it. Okay, here we are. I'm wearing all the layers. I'm so cold all the time, so like layers is where it is. I've also got my coffee mug labeled coffee so everyone knows what it is. Yeah, the whole thing, the whole shebang. We are at 9 out of 339 books, so let's like speed run this a bit more because I feel like we're gonna be here forever. Okay, so no, I've never read the Collected Stories of Eudora Welty. Why is this the Shakespeare show that she's read? No, I have not read the Comedy of Errors. I've not read Dawn Powell's complete novels, The Complete Poems of Anne Sexton. Maybe I should read that one. I don't know. Dorothy Parker. I don't know who any of these people are. I feel like such a fraud. Am I a fraud? I think Rory and I just read very different things. The Confederacy of Dunces. Nope. The Count of Monte Cristo. This is one on my TBR. This is one that I want to read, but I've not read it yet. It's like 1,000,000 pages. Cousin Betty. No, I have not read that. Crime and Punishment. I started it. Did not finish it. The Crimson of Petal and the White. Nope. Oh, The Crucible. Something I've actually read. Yes, I have read The Crucible. Fairly recently, actually. And I was quite disappointed, actually. I really had hoped that it would be, I hoped that there would be more happening. I don't know, maybe it's one of those plays that you need to, like, watch. I don't know. Cujo, no, I have not read that. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, I have read that one. Daughter of Fortune, this is one that I own and my mom told me to read, but I haven't read it yet. David and Lisa, no. David Copperfield, Anya has read this book. I've been wanting to read this one ever since she talked about it, but I haven't read it yet. I read a different Charles Dickens. The Da Vinci Code, I own it. I feel like everybody owns a copy. Like, everyone's mom has this copy on their bookshelf somewhere. Also, something about the Da Vinci Code intrinsically reminds me of the movie with Nicolas Cage, National Treasure. Something about the Da Vinci Code just intrinsically is the same to me in my mind. I don't know what it is. Dead Souls, no. Demons by Dostoevsky, no. Yeah, also, Rory reads a lot of like Russian lit, and a lot of these books are like depressing. Listen, if this was the kind of books that I was reading all the time, it would be sad girl autumn year round, and I just can't do that. My depression would not allow for that to happen. So this is why Rory and I don't have the same reading taste. I have to read something that makes me feel alive, and I think she needs something to like bring her down to everybody's level, because she's so privileged. Like, what is she gonna do with like all of her grandparents' money and her like free trip to Yale and whatever? Like, she needs to like feel the pain somehow, because she's not gonna be in crippling debt. So she has to read sad books. That's what it is. Death of a Salesman, I have read that. It was sad. Have not read Deanie. Devil in the White City, no. The Dirt, Motley Crue, no. The Divine Comedy, oh, I do want to read the Divine Comedy at some point, but no, I haven't read it yet. Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, never heard of it. Don Quixote, another one that I want to read. I haven't read it. I've read like bits and pieces for class, but again, I've not read the full thing. Driving Miss Daisy, nope. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Heck yeah, I've read that one. It's alright. Okay, I don't think I've finished the complete Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe, so I'm just gonna say no, but I have read a lot of it. I don't know what I haven't read off the top of my head. Eleanor Roosevelt, no. Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test. What could that possibly be about? Okay, no, I haven't read it. Ella Minope, oh, that's cute. It's like the alphabet? No, I haven't read it. Eloise, no. Emily the Strange, I've always wanted to read Emily the Strange because my name is Emily and people always thought I was strange. And I thought maybe like she and I would have some sort of kinship together, but I never got around to it. So no, I haven't read that one. Emma, also no. Do want to read that one though. Empire Falls, no. Encyclopedia Brown. Oh my gosh, I think this is unlocking something in my juvenile brain. I actually do think I read this one, but like I was a kid. I'm gonna say yes because in my mind, I'm like, yes, I have read this. I couldn't tell you anything about it. Ethan Frome, I have read that. Ethics, Aristotle's Ethics. Oh, I've read some of it, but I don't think all of it. Europe Through the Back Door. No, I have not read that one. We're on page 3. We're like a third of the way through, guys. Eva Luna, no. Everything is Illuminated, no. Extravagance, no. Fahrenheit 451, I have read that one. That one is a very polarizing book. I feel like you either love it or you hate it, and I think I fall, after I just said it's polarizing, I'm like, I think I feel neutral about it. I think it's good. I'm on the side that it's good, but there are lots of people who hate that book, and there's probably worthwhile reasons. Off the top of my head, I couldn't name them. Fahrenheit 9/11, no idea. The Fall of the Athenian Empire, no. Fatland, How Americans Became the Fattest People in the World. No, I haven't read that. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. No. The Fellowship of the Ring, yes. Oh, is this the first fantasy book on Rory's list? Number 89. Finally. Fiddler on the Roof. No, I don't think I read it. I'm very familiar with it, and I've like read through a lot of it, and I've listened to the whole soundtrack. I don't think I've read the script in full though, so. The Five People You Meet in Heaven, no. Finnegan's Wake, no. Fletch, no. Flowers for Algernon, I have read that one. The Fortress of Solitude, no. Fountainhead, no. Frankenstein, oh, I have been wanting to read Frankenstein. I haven't read it yet. It's coming. Oh, I want to read it so bad. I know everything that happens, but I just haven't read it. But like Mary Shelley is a queen. I love her. The founder of modern sci-fi. I adore her. Franny and Zoe, no. Freaky Friday, no. That's a book? Okay. Galapagos, no. Gender Trouble, no. George W. Bushism. This looks like a comedy. It's got like the font on it that like comedy books have. I don't even want to know. Gidget, no. Girl Interrupted. No, I don't think I've read that one. The Gnostic Gospels. No. The Godfather. No, but we have this one, and I have been wanting to read it because I didn't know it was a book, and I think I would rather read the book than watch the movie, just to like spit in the film buff's eyes or whatever. The God of Small Things. No. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. When did she read that? Yes. Also, fun fact about me: I played Baby Bear in the 4th grade production of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So, Gone with the Wind, no, it's too long. The Good Soldier, no. Judy Blume, Letters to Judy, no. The Graduate, no. The Grapes of Wrath, no. The Great Gatsby, yes. I had a weird thing about The Great Gatsby in school. I regret it. It's an okay book. Great Expectations, I just read, and it was pretty good. The Group, Hamlet, yes. Oh, we're getting to the stuff that I'm starting to feel better. We're at 22. 22 out of 339. We're doing good so far. Harry Potter, we're just gonna I read those, but we're just gonna pass through. Heartbreaking Work of Staggering Genius, no. Okay, next page. We're on page 4. Heart of Darkness, no. Helter Skelter, no. Henry the Fourth, is that 4? No. Part 1, Anto, no. Henry the Fifth, no. Those are the Shakespeare plays I just don't read because I don't care. They're probably fine. They're probably great. I don't care. High Fidelity, no. The History of the Decline of the Fall of the Roman Empire, no. But I should buy that for Hugo. Holidays on Ice, no. The Holy Barbarians, no. House of Sand and Fog, no. The House of the Spirits, no. How to Breathe Underwater, no. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, I've read that book. How the Light Gets On, no. Howl, no. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, I have read that one. I haven't read Les Mis, but I really enjoyed The Hunchback of Notre Dame, actually. If you like the Disney movie, it's very different. Just know that. But I think there's a lot there I think it's still worth reading. And I think the Broadway musical, kind of does a mixture more of the book and the Disney movie than it is just the Disney movie, and I really appreciated that, actually. And the production where they had a deaf actor play Quasimodo is by far the best, because Quasimodo is canonically deaf from ringing the bells, and Michael Arden is incredible as an actor and a performer, and he has an amazing voice, but the production where they had the deaf actor signing brings me to tears every time I see it. Anyway, sorry. The Iliad, yeah, I have read that whole thing. It was for school, but I loved it almost more than the Odyssey, and that is an unpopular opinion, but I loved the Iliad. I'm with the Band, no. In Cold Blood, no. Inferno, no. Inherit the Wind, no. Iron Reed, no. It Takes a Village, no. Jane Eyre, no, but I want to. The Joy Luck Club, no. Julius Caesar, yep, I did have to read that one. The Celebrated Jumping Frog, no. The Jungle, yes, I have read The Jungle. It isn't my most low-rated books ever, but I think that's one I need to reread because I'm feeling I'm ready to read it now, even though I hated it when I read it in school. Just a Couple Days, no. The Kitchen Boy, no. Kitchen Confidential, no. The Kite Runner, No, I don't think I read that one yet. Lady Chatterley's Lover, no. The Last Empire, no. Leaves of Grass, no. The Legend of Bagger Vance, no. Less Than Zero, no. Letters to a Young Poet. Right here. No. Lies and the Lying Liars, Who Tell Them. That looks like a CNN or like Dateline show. No. Life of Pi, yes, I have read that one. That one was pretty good. Little Dorrit, no. The Little Locksmith, no. The Little Match Girl, no. Little Women, yes. I love Little Women. Living History, no. Lord of the Flies, yes. The Lottery, yes, I have read that. The Lovely Bones, oh my god, I read that for a readathon years ago. That book was really good until like the weird thing that happens at the end. I'm not going to spoil anything, but like, don't know what that was about. Love Story, no. Macbeth, yes. Madame Bovary, no. The Manticore, no. Marathon Man, no. That looks really scary. The Little Shadow Man. The Master and Margarita, no. Memoirs of a Dutiful Daughter, no. Memoirs of General W.T. Sherman. What is she reading? Like, what is with all this like war history and stuff too? It's just like, it makes me wonder, like, did the writers of this show know like what girls like to read, or like what young people like to read even? I don't even want to like gender it, but like, who is like 15, 16 reading some of this? Not me. Definitely not me. This is what I mean when I say like Rory has like not like other girl syndrome. Like, it's in her core. Me Talk Pretty One Day, no. The Meaning of Consuelo, no. Mencken's Chrestomathy, no. The Merry Wives of Windsor, no. The Metamorphosis by Kafka, no. Middlesex, no. The Miracle Worker, no. Moby Dick, no. The Mojo Collection, no. Moliere, a biography, no. Monetary History of the United States, no. Monsieur Proust, no. A Month of Sundays, Searching for the Spirit of My Sister, no. A Movable Feast, no. Mrs. Dalloway, no. Mutiny on the Bounty, no. My Life as an Author and Editor, no. My Life in Orange, no. Myra Waldo's Travel to the Motoring Guide to Europe, no. My Sister's Keeper, yes, I have read that one. This is rough. This is like rough, you guys. The Naked and the Dead, no. The Name of the Rose, no. The Namesake, no. Okay, we're on page 6. I currently 36 out of 339. This is not nearly going as well as I thought it would. The Nanny Diaries, no. Nervous System or Losing My Mind, no. New Poems of Emily Dickinson. Now, I will say, obviously I haven't read this edition, but I have read the collected works, complete works of Emily Dickinson. So I am going to mark this as a yes. But I haven't read this particular copy. But I'm assuming the ones that are in that are in the completed collection that I've read. So I'm just going to go with it. Also, I'm sorry if I'm like bouldering through it. I just don't want this video to be an hour long. The New Way Things Work, no. Nickel and Dimed on Not Getting By in America, no. Night by, oh yes, I have read that one. I think I have that same copy. Northanger Abbey, no. The Norton Anthology of Theory and Criticism, no. Dawn Powell novels again, but like another edition, no. Notes of a Dirty Old Man, no. Of Mice and Men, yes. Diary of a Wimpy Kid Old School, there's no way this is in here. This can't, they didn't put that in the show. How old are those books? Definitely not old enough to be in the show. Maybe in the later seasons? Dang, I don't know. On the Road, no. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I have read that one. That was a good one. 100 Years of Solitude, not yet. That is another one I do want to read. The Opposite of Fate, no. Oracle Knight, no. Onyx and Crake, no. Othello, yes. Our Mutual Friend, no. The Outbreak of the Peloponnesian War, no. Out of Africa, no. The Outsiders, yes, I have read that one. And that's one I want to reread. A Passage to India, no. The Peace of Nicias and the Sicilian Expedition, no. The Perks of Being a Wallflower, yes. That is an amazing book. Pagan Place, no. The Picture of Dorian Gray, yes. Another one of my favorite classics. Pigs at the Trough. More like political intrigue. But okay, no, okay. I know that Rory wants to be like a journalist, and it does make a little bit of sense for her to read a lot of these, but I just like can't see her reading them for leisure. Like, I just can't. Maybe it's just me. Pinocchio? No, I don't think I've read the original book. Please Kill Me, The Uncensored Oral History of Punk. That actually sounds really interesting, but no, I haven't read it. The Polysyllabic Spree? No. The Portable Dorothy Parker? No. The Portable Nietzsche? No. The Price of Loyalty? No. The Pride and Prejudice? Yes. That is a great book. All the ones I've read, I'm like, oh yeah, it was great. Versus I'm like, no. Property? No. Pushkin? No. Pygmalion? Pygmalion's also My Fair Lady, right? That might actually be a yes. Whatever. I'm just gonna say no. Quattrocento? No. A Quiet Storm? No. Rapunzel? Yes, I have read Rapunzel, the original. The Raven and Other Poems. Now, I am gonna mark this one for Edgar because I have read almost all of his poetry. So, but I don't have this edition because I don't know what edition they're referencing. The Razor's Edge? No. Reading Lolita in Tehran? No. Rebecca? No, but I want to read Rebecca. Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm? No. The Red Tent? No. Rescuing Patty Hearst? No. The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King? Yeah. I swear, like, there's maybe 10 books on this list that are, like, interesting to me. R is for Ricochet? No. Rita Hayworth and The Shawshank Redemption from Different Seasons by Stephen King. No, I have not read that. Robert's Rules of Order? I have no idea what that is. No. Roman Fever? No. Romeo and Juliet? Yes. A Room of One's Own? I've started, but I have not finished. A Room with a View? No. Rosemary's Baby? No. The Rough Guide to Europe? No. Sacred Time? No. Sanctuary? No. Savage Beauty? No. Daisy Miller? No. The Scarecrow of Oz? No. The Scarlet Letter? I've started, have not finished. Seabiscuit and American Legend? No. The Second Sex? No. The Secret Life of Bees? I feel like that's on every mom's shelf. No, I've never read it. Secrets of the Flesh? No. Selected Hotels of Europe? No. It's so funny because you can tell, like, what books are in here from, like, the couple times Rory and Lorelai were like, we're gonna go backpacking Europe. It's like, yeah, let's, like, read a book about it. I understand that in this time period, that's what you would have to do, but it's just funny to me. The Selected Letters of Dawn Powell. I feel like that's on here, like, a million times, but no. Sense and Sensibility. Someday I will read that. A Separate Peace. Yes, I have read that one. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to choose you. Go back. Several biographies of Winston Churchill. Not one. Several. And I've read none of them. Sexist? No. The Shadow of the Wind? No. Shane? From The Watcher? No. No. The Shining? Yes. Siddhartha? No. S is for Silence? No. We're almost there, folks. Slaughterhouse-Five is one that I've been wanting to read. I haven't read it, obviously. Small Island? No. The Snows of Kilimanjaro? No. Snow White and Red Rose? Is that like a Snow White origin? I don't know. Have not read it. Social Origins of Dictatorship and Democracy, The Song of Names, Song of the Simple Truth, The Song Reader, Songbook, The Sonnets from the Portuguese, Sophie's Choice, no. Sound of Fury, no. Speak Memory, no. Stiff, The Curious Lives of Human Cadavers. That sounds maybe interesting, but I have not read it. The Story of My Life, no. Streetcar Named Desire, yes. Stuart Little, have not read. The Sun Also Rises, I do want to read that one. Swan's Way, no. Swimming with Giants, no. Sybil, no. Tale of Two Cities, no. Tender is the Night, unfortunately, yeah. Again, my Great Gatsby phase. It wasn't worth the read, I'm sorry. To me. It was not worth it to me. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping this. Terms of Endearment, no. Time and Again, no. The Time Traveler's Wife, yes. Even though, again, what's with, like, the weird scenes? Like, towards the end of that book. Anyway. To Have and Have Not, no. To Kill a Mockingbird, yes, because I went to school in America. Richard III, no. A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, no. The Trial, no. The Hunt Sisters, no. Truth and Beauty, no. Tuesdays with Morrie, no. Ulysses, no. Unabridged Journals of Sylvia Plath, no. Uncle Tom's Cabin, no. Unless, no. Valley of the Dolls, no. Last page, everybody. The Vanishing Newspaper, no. Vanity Fair, no. The Velvet Underground and Nico, no. The Virgin Suicides, no. Waiting for Godot, Walden, Bambi, War and Peace. I started the read-along. I didn't get more than a couple days into it. Oh my gosh. We Owe You Nothing. What Color Is Your Parachute? What Happened to Baby Jane? When the Emperor Was Divine? I don't know any of these books. Who Moved My Cheese? Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Wicked. Oh, I have been wanting to read it. I've started it a few times and just never got around to it. The Wizard of Oz, no. Again, I want to read it, but just haven't. Wuthering Heights? I have read Wuthering Heights. The Yearling? No. The Year of Magical Thinking. Okay. This is going to be disappointing. Y'all, 56 books of 339, so I got 17%. I did better than 79% of users on the list, and I ranked 94,118. So the average score is 51. So I guess I still did better than I thought I did. Okay. I won't be mad about it. That's a pretty good score then. I really thought I would get closer to like 70 because I feel like I've read a lot of classic lit, but like clearly not enough, and clearly not enough stuff about like Winston Churchill and war or Kafka or Dostoevsky for Rory's taste. If you have done the Rory Gilmore Reading Challenge, I want to know what score you got on this list, and if there are any books on this list that I haven't read that I totally should read. As always, if you enjoyed, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.